Hey guys, it's PhilMorrison. I have a private coaching business where I help quiet people overcome social anxiety, learn to play to their natural strengths, and also thrive by developing a positive lifestyle. I'm going to teach you an exercise which therapists sometimes use to help people deal with their triggers, the shaming inner critic, that voice that so many of us live with on a regular basis. So, what you can do is have a diary known as an overreaction diary. And I'll explain how this works and how it helps you handle your inner critic. So, at the end of each day, before chilling out for the day, you can spend 5 minutes doing this activity. So you reflect on the day and think about times in which you overreacted. So you do a diary entry where you put the date in, right? And you say a situation. Maybe you had a conversation, a meeting with your boss. So maybe it was a meeting with your boss. Where you talked about a particular topic and you overreacted. So you can write down what your overreaction was. Maybe you angrily said a certain thing and then you might have stormed out of the room. Just to give a hypothetical example. And now I want you to mentally replay this event. Replay the situation that provoked the overreaction, the trigger itself. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotions come up and spontaneously let the underlying voices come out. They're always there, and just speak without thinking and let the voices say their piece. Maybe you felt challenged by your boss and your voices were saying things like you are incompetent, you are worthless. Maybe they were saying you're not man enough. A whole bunch of different general insults. This is pretty typical of the inner voices when we're overreacting. And then what you can do is you can write down your answer to the inner critic. A great way to start is by turning the general statements into things which are specific and concrete, since general statements are untrue. So, for example, you are incompetent can't be true because maybe you just made a mistake in one specific situation. Maybe a particular work task isn't your strength, but other ones you're much better at. And perhaps you can write things like, you're not worthless, you're someone of plenty of value, you're a brave person, you have certain strengths at work, such as this activity, activity A, activity B, activity C, and you also have a few activities which are not your forte. So you write down your answer, which is an honest and fair, logical reply to the voice, specific, concrete, a more balanced view. And then the next day, go back over the previous day's entry and repeat the process of going over the trigger itself, the situation, and bringing up the emotions. Again, let the underlying voices go. Just speak out loud and say what the voices are saying, externalize them, and then repeat your answer. And see if you find it less triggering the second day than the first day. And if you keep this up for a while, what you'll notice is that there's only a limited amount of things the underlying voices really say. And when you have a really good solid answer to the main things that they say, you'll realize that you're being triggered less often. You're not overreacting to the same extent. You're remaining calm and grounded and composed in situations which would previously cause you to overreact and feel triggered. So this is a great exercise to get better at handling your triggers over time. And now my call to action, the stuff that I can offer you to help you out. So I have three things that I can offer. Firstly, I put on a coffee social once a month in Birmingham to help people overcome anxiety and build confidence. And there is work that goes on these underlying voices, the inner critic, various group exercises, and it's great for opening up, feeling more secure being yourself, and building some real world confidence. As I mentioned before, it's free. I don't charge for these events. If you want to come down and experience these events, just drop me an email and I'll add you to my meetup group, which is my group for the live events. I have around 530 people in the group, and my current events attract around 40 to 60 people, both men and women, broad age range from around 19-20 years old to people in their mid to late 60s, and of course a variety of cultures as well. So it's a really interesting mix of people. Some people that attend are current and past clients. There's a mixture of familiar faces and new faces each time. It's a lot of fun, a great chance to make new friends as well. So feel free to email me if you want to join my group and come down to a future event. And also feel free to email me if you want to experience my free one-to-one coaching session. So I mentioned that I have a private coaching business, and an incentive that I have is that I offer each person one free coaching session, and thereafter I charge £100 an hour. But for the first session, I do 2 hours of coaching over a video call and don't charge a penny, so that you can try the coaching before deciding if it's right for you or not, before committing to more sessions. And again, email me if you're interested in this free first coaching session. We can do it over Zoom, or if you want to come down to Birmingham, happy to meet over coffee and do the session there. If you want to get notified when I release more content and do my live streams, subscribe to my channel. I hope that you enjoyed this video, you get value from this exercise, and I hope that you also have a nice rest of your day.